Rise and shine, everybody.
Hey there.
It is time to get up and at 'em here on the farm.
I'm Up.
And I'm Adam.
Here on the farm, we love to tell jokes. You want to hear one?
Always.
Okay. Why are pigs awful basketball players?
I don't know. Short legs?
No, because they hog the ball. Get it? Pig, hog,
Okay.
ball hog.
That's good. I have one for you.
Okay.
Why were the apple and the orange all alone?
Why?
Because the banana split.
Nice! You know what fruit always makes me think of?
The fruit of the Spirit?
Exactly. The fruit of the Spirit is all the good things God wants to grow in our hearts when we follow Jesus every day.
That's right. And we have a song to help us remember them all.
Let's do it.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you wanna be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.
So good.
Hey Up, we're talking about two fruits of the Spirit today.
Sweet.
The first one is gentleness. That's being careful with my words and actions.
The second one is self-control, which is thinking before I act.
We can learn all about gentleness and self-control from a story in the Bible.
While Jesus lived on earth, he traveled around telling people parables. Those are stories that help them understand God's love.
One time, Jesus told a story about a man with two sons. The older son worked hard in the fields.
But the younger son wasn't happy at home.
He couldn't wait to leave. So one day, he asked his father to give him his share of the family's money.
The father gave his son what he asked for, and he quickly took off to live in another country.
Without really thinking about it, the son went and spent all of his money on wild living. And wouldn't you know, he ran out of money altogether. He didn't even have enough money to pay for food.
In fact, he got so hungry that he went to work for a pig farmer.
One day, while he was feeding the pigs, he realized that even the food they were eating looked good to him.
And take it from us, there's nothing delicious about pig slop.
Ugh, that is true. But that is when the son remembered that his father had many hired servants and they all had plenty to eat.
So he decided to go back home, apologize to his father, and ask if he could work for him as a servant.
When the son was still far away, his dad spotted him and ran out to meet him.
Now you might think that the father would have a lot of mean things to say to his son who had run away and blown all the family money.
But no, he was careful with his words and actions. In fact, he told his servants to bring a robe and a ring and sandals for his son. They even threw a big party to celebrate with a feast because the son had come home.
While the older son was working in the fields, he heard music and dancing. And when he found out why his father had thrown the party, it made him angry.
Instead of having self-control or speaking with gentle words, he spoke harshly to his father.
He told his dad how unfair it was that his brother would get a fancy feast and party after he spent years doing the wrong thing.
The father explained to his older son that his brother was lost and now he had been found. And that's a reason to celebrate, no matter what wrong things he had done before.
Being careful with our words and actions is real important.
And so is thinking before we act.
Yep. We need God's help to grow gentleness and self-control.
And those are both say it with me,
Fruit of the Spirit.
Last time on the farm.
I'm your cousin, Bobby.
Bobby right hard. Now this is Allgood Acres, and I'm your welcoming committee.
I'm not a farm girl, I'm a city girl, and I feel like I'm in a nightmare. It looks like the farm is losing money. Uncle Earl may be losing the farm.
I don't want to lose this farm. It's my home. I gotta find a way to help Aunt Luann and Uncle Earl.
All we have to do is sell the tractor.
I don't know how Uncle Earl would feel about us selling his tractor without permission. CJ, is this what's best?
Keep your eye on the prize. We're being sneaky, and sneaky is never right. It's what brought me to this farm in the first place.
Well, who knows what's gonna happen to Allgood Acres? But I do know that we can trust that God will work things out, no matter what. So I'm gonna kick the can. As soon as I do, you go hide, okay? And then, when I find you, we race back to the can. You got it?
This is really what you do for fun?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, here I come, CJ. Gotcha!
I beat you to it! Oh, you're right, Bobby. This is pretty fun. Is it my turn to kick the can? Earth to Bobby.
CJ, do you see that sign over yonder?
It looks like it says sold.
I don't get it. What's sold?
You don't think it's the farm, do you?
Well, now I do. Oh, no. How could this happen? I mean, I knew the farm was in trouble, but we can't really be losing Allgood Acres, can we?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to do some investigating. You go talk to Uncle Earl and see what you can find out, and I'll go try to find a signal and see what news I can find online about a farm sale.
Okay. Meet me back at the barn as soon as you're done, okay?
Deal. Did you find Uncle Earl?
No. He's out on the tractor. But I did find these papers.
Bobby, it's all true. Allgood Acres has officially been sold.
Well, how do you know?
Well, I went to go check my phone and a message from my dad popped up. And I just couldn't believe what I read. It's devastating. How could he do this to us?
I'm not following, CJ. What's the message from your dad got to do with the farm?
Everything! Charlotte, I have some news. I just finalized the purchase of Allgood Acres. I will explain the details later. I wanted you to hear it from me first. Dad.
Why are you so upset? At least the farm's staying in the family. It sure was nice, Uncle Charles, to step in and buy it.
I don't know, Bobby. If I had to guess, Dad didn't just buy the farm to help or be nice. You can pretty much bet he's got business on the brain at all times. I mean, he spent his life as a cat food mogul.
What's a cat food mogul?
You know, he runs a massive cat food business, an empire, really. He's even been called the cat food king of New York. I just don't understand what he'd want with a farm.
Well, maybe these strange documents I found to help us figure it out. Hey, you ever seen anything that looks like these?
Well, sure, lots of times. These look like blueprints or something.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, they're just designs for a building. Bobby, these are blueprints for Allgood Acres. I think he wants to turn Allgood Acres into a cat food factory.
Well, the farm to bowl cat food. Only the freshest ingredients for your favorite feline?
It looks like he's going to upfit the stables to be a cat taste test area. Cats living in the stables instead of Tudor? It just doesn't seem right.
And the barn is going to be office space. And he's building the factory assembly lines where the chicken coops and the cow barns are. CJ, he's changing everything.
I know. This place won't be recognizable when my dad gets a hold of it. I knew he had to be up to something more than just helping out Uncle Earl. Oh, how could he possibly think this is a good idea?
Now, I'm sure that there is a logical explanation for this.
The explanation is making the big bucks. All he ever cares about is money.
Just take a minute and calm down. You want me to make you some of my famous chocolate milk to help you feel better?
The only thing that's gonna make me feel better is giving my dad a piece of my mind.
I really think you need to take a breather before you call him.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to say to him.
Well, words matter, CJ, and I think that you'll regret saying something.
Let's play Farmer Find It. Help the friendly farmer find his lost pig. When you spot the pig, holler at the farmer before his hiding spot is revealed. You got it! Let's see if you can spot him again. Great job! See if you can find him one last time. You got it!
Everybody get on your feet. It's time to sing.
Toe tapping,
head nodding,
banjo strumming,
rooster crowing, do-si-do,
pig feeding, garden weeding,
tractor steering,
field clearing,
turning, churning, clapping, snapping, spinning, grinning.
Hey, let's go! Shortest on the farm, head on over to the barn. Our families here together for a country kind of day. There's really nothing to it, and you know that you can do it. You're right on time, won't cost a dime. Hey, let's go! Clap your hands, stomp your feet, jump around, yeah! Clap your hands, stomp your feet, jump around, get down, boot kicking,
funky chicken,
knee slapping, toe tapping,
head nodding,
banjo strumming,
rooster crowing, do-si-do,
pig feeding, garden weeding,
tractor steering,
field clearing,
turning, churning, clapping, snapping, spinning, grinning.
hey, let's go!
Great singing. You can all take a seat.
You're a selfish, no-good, money-hungry crook. And honestly, I'm embarrassed to even be related to you. I know, the whole thing is turning out way different than I thought it would. I didn't expect to care about this place either. I actually think you and the girls would really like it here. Okay, yeah. Thanks for your help. You're the best. Bye, Felicity. What was all that? I couldn't even concentrate.
Felicity? Whew, I thought you were talking to your dad at first.
I was just practicing. I wanted Felicity's opinion.
And?
She thought it sounded great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to call my dad.
I'm telling you, CJ, you cannot talk to your dad like that. Calling him a selfish, no-good, money-hungry crook is a huge mistake.
Bobby, it's just words. It's not like they even matter that much.
Well, Uncle Earl always says, If your words don't matter, it's just useless chatter.
I'm getting a little tired of all those Uncle Earl sayings. And all this has to be said. I'm doing this for you, Bobby, and the farm.
All right. I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice.
Bobby! Bobby Wainwright, you give me my phone back this instant!
This is for your own good!
Oh, give it back!
No. Okay, what's wrong with it?
Cracked screen? You just had to go and take my phone to teach me some sort of lesson, huh?
Goodness, I'm real sorry, CJ. Now, I'll pay you for a new one. Do you want me to take a look at it?
Oh, this is so annoying. Seriously, how am I supposed to function without my phone? Is that even possible in the 21st century?
Ow!
Oh, crisis averted. It was just the dust on the screen making it look cracked.
Oh.
Are you all right?
I'll be fine. I just got a little piece of hay in my eye.
Oh, wow, Bobby, I'm so sorry. I was really losing control there for a minute. I shouldn't have thrown that hay at you.
Well, I'm sorry that I took your phone. I just wanted you to stop and think before you did something you'd want to take back later.
I know. Think before you act.
Uncle Earl's always saying that. It's about having self-control.
Yeah, that's a pretty common one. Even my mom says it. It's just easier said than done sometimes. At least for me. How are you always so calm all the time? Like, I was really upset with you and you didn't even raise your voice.
I just try to remember what Uncle Earl always says. Giving a gentle answer will turn away anger.
I guess I should tuck that one away for when I do see my dad and talk to him about this.
Hey, I think that we should head out to the fence and you should call him right now.
Really?
Well, sure. But just think, calm tone, gentle words when you do.
Calm tone, gentle words. Got it. All right, I'm ready. Okay, here goes nothing. Hey, Dad. Yeah, things have been surprising out here. It's actually way better than I thought it would be. I saw the plans, but Dad, I don't think you understand what you'd be doing to Allgood Acres. I'm sure it's good for business, but I was hoping you might reconsider the changes. It really is special out here. You will? All right. Bye, Dad. See you soon.
Oh, you did so good, CJ. Calm, cool, collected the whole time.
Thanks.
You think you'll reconsider?
He says he'll think about it. So, for now, it's just a waiting game.
Well, cat food factory or not, we're doing our best to save the farm. And we've done all we can at this point.
I can have gentleness and self-control.
Let's play Fruit or Fail. Some pictures will pop up on the screen. If you see someone showing the fruit of the Spirit, make a heart with your hands. But if they fail to show fruit, make an X with your arms. Ready? Here's the first picture. The son took his part of the family's money and spent it all on wild living. Fruit or fail? Fail. By leaving home and not thinking before spending his money, The son failed to have self-control. Okay, time for the next picture. Even though CJ was frustrated with her dad's plans to turn the farm into a cat food factory, she didn't use harsh words when she called him. Fruit or fail? Choose a sign to give your answer. Fruit. Bobby helped CJ see that she needed to have gentleness by being careful with her words when she talked to her dad. Now it's time for our last picture. Lindsay gets upset with her little brother, so she throws all of his toy cars in the toilet. Fruit or fail? Make your choice now. Fail. Lindsay didn't show self-control or gentleness toward her brother. Instead, she could have shown self-control and gentleness by being careful with her actions. Great job playing our game.
It's time to pray. Everyone, bow your heads. Hey God, thank you for helping us see that we can have self-control by thinking before we act, and gentleness by being careful with our words and actions. Help us to spend time with you every day so that you can grow the fruit of the Spirit in our lives. We love you. Amen.